My kingdom for a vendor.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
That is a death claw. I'm scared too, Eddie. I am scared too. Oh my god, there's... Oh, there's too much shit. Can I? I'm curious. Because it said you could return to the Mojave at any time, right? No? If that's the case, I'm gonna go back to Novak and just drop a bunch of shit off, because... That's okay. Wait, where's Prim? I'm sorry, Rex, but my God,
Those fiend.
Eddie can just do so much more than you. He's so much more convenient. No, he doesn't have any of the things. Oh, that's okay. Might as well toss everything in there. Anything that has weight, put in there. Don't think I need 7 stealth boys. Okay, we should be okay. Alright, back to the DLC. Oh, thank God you can travel back. That is so convenient. I mean, it's... Yeah, walk alone. But it's this... I don't... I'm sorry, buddy. I have this one. What are some of the other houses that you can get in Fallout New Vegas? I've only ever had the motel. I can't. Can you get like a suite in New Vegas? Like in the actual like Vegas area? Pretty sure, right? Yeah. I've got stuff for that. Oh my God, if anyone ever broke into that motel room, there's like easily 100,000 caps worth of stuff in there. You know, I did just like take a second and like look at that. Holy shit. I walk a lonesome road, the only road that I have ever known. You're fine, Eddie. Don't mind out the dead people. Okay. You think if the armor weighed 26 pounds, it would, I don't know, be more effective? What the fuck is that thing? Whatever it is easy to kill. That's all that matters. Cave fungus? Oh yeah, the cave fungus is really good against radiation. I probably need to pick up the scrap electronics, but it's too late. Go back in his hole. Ah! I'm gonna assume that's the right way. No! Oh my god, how many are there? A buffalo gourd. Small strains, semi-humanoid, which are easily cowed by bright light and low noises. Oh, okay, so use flashbangs against them. I'd rather just kill them. It's easier, more XP. Nope, can't go that way.
There you are. You went quiet for a time. Knew killing the bear wouldn't prove easy. You and your machine, you survived. There's a lesson here in the Divide. Old world history about paving and intentions could teach the Republic a thing or two, if they listened. They have an idea of trying to do what's right, never quite getting there. Maybe you've seen it, nipped it, elsewhere. Trying doesn't hold much weight with me. Legion doesn't try to kill people. They do it. The bear kills people trying to protect them. Irony is sharp, and Legion, their flag may be old, but it's not at war with itself. No matter now, Bear couldn't hold the Divide. You and that machine are all that remains of NCR here. Rest fell to radiation, fire, and what burrows below. You see true, not scavengers. It's what they wore before this all happened. Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the Divide. Few survived, intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion. The dam, that old world wall. The bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think the whole world was that wall. but once found, it was all Caesar could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him. And the divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the divide belongs to history. Tunnelers, predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below. Makes sense. Truth favors that, matches the history of this place. Were signs they were here for a long time, before marked men, before what happened to the divide cracked their sky. If so, they were buried deep. Might have been born the day America's embers started to settle. Seen worse things twisted by radiation. Mojave needs to survive itself first. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave, once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart Deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds. Mojave and the Divide aren't the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came. Then, much like the Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job.
Holy crap, just woke up, opened your stream, and heard the voice, scared the crap out of me. Yeah, he's got quite the villainous voice.
They bear false versions of Legate Lemuse's mask, the one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate. A symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them. For the two-headed bear, NCR, they don't have symbols in the same way Legion does. They revere their mines and explosives, guns. That is their religion. Death from afar. Take pride in it. The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the divide better than I thought. Had tech from the big empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road. On its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them. Nothing but ramblings. Reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably more lying from here to the divide. Maybe not. Who's to say? You, perhaps, found them, heard them after I cast them aside. Maybe there was purpose in that. If they matter, if history matters, we'll see at the end of the road.
I feel like he's like Darth Vader-esque, you know, low baritones, slow speech.
At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine I'm with you, it can open it, wake it up. machine. It's just a tool made of the wreckage of the divide. All that was brought here. You know the why of it. If you don't, I do. And that's enough. Shows trust, only walks so far west. Earned more than that, though, getting this far. We walk the same road, carry the same colors. Can't break that by making the road red. Want more than that? Walk the divide. Answers will come. Closer you get to home. You and that machine. Many in the Mojave think the divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was. All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home. Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind. A moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can be
chat
places
dialogues
you
are
breathe
so
life
long.
into. Never would have known the divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the divide alive through. Can't have been just a job. Was something more.
Okay, so you learn a little bit about your past. He speaks abridged Entish. He does speak Entish. That is a better analogy. I like that, Entish. This is Remy. Give me kisses. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It means everything. Even if you deny it, cast it aside, that speaks to what you are. Proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the divide alive. It grew from what you did. Chance for a new mission. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave. Bridging east, west. Not anymore. NCR saw the worth in that road you made. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes. You knew what was coming. This time you carry the burden.
Oh, thank God. I've got another dog, too. She's over there sleeping or chewing on a bone or something. Was it explosives that I needed to get higher? Fuck, at this point, I don't even know what skills to get. With each rank of this perk, explosive weapons do an additional 20% damage. I kind of like the ferocious loyalty, and I haven't gotten it yet. Living anatomy was pretty tight too. Stonewall, what's this? Gain +5 damage thresholds against all melee weapons and unarmed attacks and cannot be knocked down in combat. Ooh, that sounds nice. You're just so excited about plasma that you can't magnetically contain yourself. The AP cost for all plasma weapons, including plasma grenades, are reduced by 20%. You've learned to keep your senses alert to any dangers. When crouched and not moving, you gain +2 to your perception attribute to help you find enemies before they find you. Civilian explosives allows you to ignore a portion of their damage. Your damage threshold is increased by 25 against any and all explosives, even your own. With the Life Giver perk, you gain an additional 30 hit points. Oh man, they're so nice. You've learned how to pack mountains of gear from long haul. Being over encumbered no longer prevents you from using fast travel. Oh. All explosives 20% larger effect. Better criticals. What the fuck? Concentrated fire is nice. The most gear wins. You can now carry an additional 50 pounds of gear. I'm gonna have to go with that one. I like that. Burden to bear. Literally carrying a bear. Who would loot mutilated skull and organs? Like, can you use it? I guess you could eat it if you know. I don't know. Over here. Remy, go lay down. No! Get that back. Alright, now to spend literally all of my money. Extended mags. Remy. Come on, baby. Took all my fucking caps. Go lay down, Remy. Okay. Whoa! What is attacking me? Go. Go lay down. I did not want to pick that up. I can't see because of fire. Did that even do anything?